Hey guys, so this week we're going to look at three types of forces. We are looking at tension, air resistance, and upthrust. Okay, so we have looked at friction, we have looked at gravity. Now this week we want to look at these three. So remember, these three are types of forces as well, okay, that exist around us, exist in different scenarios. Okay, so we look at tension first. Okay, so tension, upthrust, and air resistance are sort of like an upward force or a force that is acting against gravity. So keep that in mind when we look at these three forces. These are forces that are acting against gravity. So let's say I have a string or a spring or a rope, okay, and it's holding an object. Now, of course, the object, the spring, the object's going to pull the spring and make the spring extend. Okay, the object will be hanging, and the weight will pull down the rope or the string that it's attached to. But there is an upward force that is sort of going against the weight of the object or the block, and that is what we call tension force. Okay, so usually in your springs, your strings, when you go mountain climbing, you are held by a rope, right? Now you are pulling the rope down because you have weight, and gravity as well is pulling you down. But there is a force acting against your weight, which is on the string that is attached to you, and that is tension. And then we look at upthrust. Okay, upthrust is again an upward force acting against gravity. So this boat has gravity pushing it down, or the weight of the boat as well. And then the upthrust of the water is pushing it up. Okay, because there's gravity and because there's upthrust, and because both these forces are balanced, the ship floats. If the gravity happens to be stronger, then the downward force is stronger, the boat will sink. Okay, so it is important for these forces to be balanced in order for the boat to float. So the boat is built in such a way where the upthrust and gravity will be balanced. The surface area of the boat and stuff like that is built in such a way to withstand the upthrust of the water pushing it and also the gravity pulling it down. And then we have air resistance. So air resistance, we usually look at free fall. Free fall means basically something that is falling in air, like, you know, just falling freely in air. So when a parachutist jumps from a plane going down, obviously it dives down, and then the parachute is moving really fast because gravity and weight is pulling the parachutist down. But then there is also a force that is acting against gravity and against weight, which is air resistance. So these air resistance sort of helps to bounce the parachutist upwards a bit. If the parachutist just dive down, it will just dive straight down and then hit the ground, and that's it. So there is a force that balance or sort of helps to move against gravity, so that the parachutist won't just drop down straight away, but it will take time. So why is it slow that it just doesn't drop down straight away? Because there's air resistance acting against gravity. Okay, pushing it up, so it moves and bounces off slowly, and then eventually the parachutist reaches the bottom. So we'll look at it in detail during this class. Okay, that is all. Bye.